want to build yourself the best possible, most expensive Premier League team in FIFA 23's Ultimate Team? This is the perfect video for you. If you love these shirts, go to soccerdealshop.cn. For 13 bucks, they can be yours if you use the code VIVA when you're checking out. And if you want to build yourself a super team to win the Weekend League Elite versions and more, but you don't have the coins, don't worry, go to u7buy.com, click the link down below, and once again use code VIVA for a big discount. Let's get the show on the road. Boys, let me explain this episode. I will show you the 23 best players in FIFA 23's Ultimate Team for the English Premier League around mid-October. So there will be 23 amazing superstars, 2 goalkeepers, 4 center backs, 2 right backs, 2 left backs, 4 center mids, 4 wingers, 4 strikers. They will be your way ASAP. We're playing in a 4-4-2 system, well, a 4-2-4 system if you play an attacking football way. And with that, we're starting off with Jerzy Dudek. The goalkeeper, you can also replace by Alisson Becker, but I'm not going for Jerzy Dudek, not in this squad. He's a hero with 90 reflexes and put a glove card, a shield card, a wall card, and his reflexes could go up to 99. Second player in the episode is Koulibaly, not in the starting 11, but he is one of the top 4 center backs you can buy. What is great about him? The 88 sprint speed. Acceleration, you can pimp it up with his shadow card. No problem, but Koulibaly has also the lengthening feet, just like Virgil van Dijk and a lot of great center backs as well. He can catch up with any striker in the long run, and that makes Koulibaly, plus his physical and defensive abilities, a monster of a center back. Plus 50k isn't too bad and too expensive. Rule breaker card number 1 in this video, and that is Ben Godfrey. The center back of Everton will be close to around 50k, but he will go down even further. He will be a nice cheeky card to get in a Premier League side. He's better than the likes of Joe Gomez, for example, who is also a nice cheap version, but Godfrey, man, he feels like God himself. On the bench, we also find Kyle Walker. Hey, Viva, who's starting in your team? Kyle Walker is the most expensive right back in this game in the Premier League, isn't he? Hey guys, more about that in a couple of minutes. Kyle Walker has sprint speed of 94, acceleration of 87. I don't have to tell you, with his shadow card, that is almost stopping 99 overall speed. With his speed, he will get up with any winger that escapes him. Neymar, Mbappe, Heung-min Son, it doesn't matter, Walker will be. That can be quite easy down the left hand side. It's a weak spot for the Premier League this year. Left back, left wing back, you can go for cheap options like Cornet, Malacia, Renan Lodi, but if you want to go for a more complete player, also more steady, Robertson is the man to go for. He needs a shadow card because the speed is just too bad. Also on the bench, we have a 4-2-4 team, so that means Angola Kante is the first out of 2 center mids. Kante not in the starting 11, Viva, what is wrong with you? Well, I will tell you what's wrong with you, in a couple of minutes. If you get that joke, I think you know what I'm talking about. Kante is of course a beastly player, great acceleration. His sprint speed went down a little bit in comparison with the other FIFAs, but still a player you can top with all the icon players against a good opponent. A player I fell in love with, JJ Okocha. On the camp position, 500k, it's a lot of money, but he is so agile, so quick with the ball on his feet that I understand that JJ Okocha from an unusable right mid hero card last year is now a super usable cam that feels like Ronaldinho in his prime. Is he celebrating it like this or that? It is Leon Bailey, the man of Jamaica, playing for Aston Villa. Another rule breaker card, 86 rated, bringing him with 90 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, but also great finishing abilities for a winger. That makes Bailey my number 2 on the left wing position. Not in the starting 11, right wing, I'm sorry, he can play also left wing. I want to say that. My second right mid in this episode, he's just a great player. Phil Foden road to the knockout stage, and that means if Manchester City will win 2 games, and they will win 2 games, I think, plus they will qualify for the knockout stage, this card will be heading towards a 90 overall rating. I would prefer Phil Foden as a cam more than on the left hand side, because for the winger he's too slow, for a cam he has tremendous speed. So I would say give him a position change, but the original position for Phil Foden is left wing. I just couldn't keep out Wilfried Zaha, his rule breaker card, because Ivory Coast is just a great flag, Crystal Palace a beautiful badge, and with the combination of the rule breaker colors, Zaha isn't only looking cool, but he is also a tremendous dribbling king down the wing. For me, the fourth best striker in the Premier League is Robbie Keen. I played several games against him, and every single time he was there scoring goals against my squad. With his long shots, he was insane. He couldn't be stopped. I have great goalkeepers like Ederson Moraes, I used Alisson Becker, I used Jan Oblak, but not even those goalkeepers could resist the finesse long shots of Robbie Keen. That is a great asset of the Irish striker. And the last player on the bench before we go to the starting 11 is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and on a road to the knockout stage card that could go up to a potential of 91. And with that, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will go over 90 shooting overall, 93 speed. That man is just an insane card. Plus, it looks freaking awesome. If you have 500k to spend, Abba could be your investment. Let's go to the starting 11. You have to choose between Alisson Becker and Ederson Moraes. Why am I going for Ederson? He has the long kick attribute skill. And what is so important? Well, if you play in the higher divisions like I do, Division 2 at the moment, and also getting weekend league around 60 to 65 points, you will be pressured high on the pitch. If you have a goalkeeper with great passing, you can actually resist that stress the opponent gives you, resist the pressure, and with that, he's an extra playmaker as a goalkeeper in favor of Alisson. That's the difference. My left center back is Virgil van Dijk, another player with a lightning threat, and that means he can run so quickly. Once he got going, no striker can keep away from VVD. He's quick as lightning, and with his physicality, he is just a Dutch lion on the center back position. He's going for around 200k at the moment, and worth every single. I am combining Virgil van Dijk with Ibrahima Konate, another road to the final card. The potential to go up to 87 makes him such a wonderful asset. With that, I think, looking to the stats, Konate will be better than Virgil van Dijk. So how cool is it if you want to get a Liverpool Tridente, for example, Alisson, Virgil, Konate, perfect camp. Here is the reason why Kyle Walker is on the bench. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Why is this, Viva? Well, guys, Wan-Bissaka will get exactly 1 and maybe 2 upgrades. If Man United can pick up 2 victories, they will qualify for the knockout stages of the European League. For me, they're as good to go, and that means he will go up to at least 86 or maybe even 87. And with that, his stats are really outpassing Kyle Walker. So that is why European road to the knockout stage, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is my #1 right. On the left back position, we find a player I really love myself. It is João Cancelo. I got him, as you can see, in the weekend league rewards. I was very happy with that. I got around 65 points, I believe, with the weekend league. That is not elite or something, but it's still decent. And I got Timo Werner, João Cancelo, and a lot of great players as well. So I'm in love with this man. As you can see in my team, he's playing right back. But if you're using him in your team, left back, it's the best out there in the EPL. My first CDM in the 4-2-4 formation is Yaya Toure. The Ivory Coast player is making his comeback in the FIFA game, and what stats does he have? It is not without a reason that he will be worth over 1 million coins. He's not there for everybody, but hey, if you want to get millions of coins for less than 10 to 20 euros, pounds or dollars, go to u7buy.com, because for that amount of money, you build yourself the dream team in FIFA 23. Who doesn't love that? Combining Yaya Toure with the skills of Kevin De Bruyne, 2 former Manchester City and nowadays former, well, now player of Manchester City, I must say KDB, Yaya Toure is just a beautiful combination on that midfield. Yaya for the strength, the speed, and the physicality, plus Kevin De Bruyne for the architect solutions. If you combine them, you're good to go. Mohamed Salah is keeping Bailey on the bench. It's simple as that. Mo Salah, his normal card or his inform card, who is slightly better, I had to put it in. 91 rated. Mo Salah, will he get a second inform? Well, I think the answer is yes, but for now, 91 rated Mo Salah is the best you can choose on the right wing position. On the left wing position in my starting 11, I go for nobody less than Heung-min Son. Nope, I'm not putting Phil Foden, Zaha, or something like that in the starting 11. Nope, I'm going for Son. Why? Because he is deadly in and around the penalty box. Plus, he can play sort of as a second striker if you change him in game. Kevin De Bruyne assisting Heung-min Son. For my team, they do it all the time. So yes, Heung-min Son is my #1 left winger. I really love to play with him. First striker now will not surprise you is Erling Braut Haaland. Who else are here, you think? Haaland, normal card, info card, or want to watch card. FIFA, what will it tell us? It doesn't matter, guys. All the Haaland cards are super sweaty, super OP. The one to watch is so expensive because people expect Haaland to go up to at least, let's call it 92, 93, 94. And with that, you get yourself a team of the season card on a cheap, if you look back to that. So Haaland, one of my 2 super strikers. And to complete the team in the episode, we're going for rule breaker Cristiano Ronaldo. Another player with the lightning threat. Running, give him an architect card, and Ronaldo will be quicker than you ever thought was possible, because the lightning threat, if you don't know about it, look it up on YouTube. I made a video about it. It makes players way quicker than the stats assume. For example, Harry Kane can be overpowered with a good chemistry style that gives him the lightning ability, and Cristiano with that is just an unstoppable force. So this is the team. I hope you love it. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell and click the I button for more FIFA content you will probably love.